Hello and welcome to the 231st episode of The Hot Issue. Uh, Dear friends and subscribers and fans and all those who are listening to this broadcast, I'm going to make this in English since I want it to be watched by people who are in Afghanistan as well, embattled with the Taliban. I would recommend those who understand Hindi or Urdu to watch my hot issue episode 219 as well. If you browse down, you will see that there is a video and it's got my black and white picture on it. So you click on it, and that will be the episode 219 in which I discuss the strategies. 1 month ago, I'm discussing the strategies that Ashraf Ghani government should take in order to defeat the Taliban. Well, now that the situation is dire and Kabul has fallen to Taliban, everyone seems to have lost hope, but there is still hope. We should never lose hope. Taliban are not invincible. Taliban did not face resistance. They cannot stand in the face of armed resistance. Taliban are like any other human being, and they are not supernatural people, so they can be defeated. Today, a group of local People's Resistance Forces under the leadership of Khair Mohammad Indrabi have pushed back Taliban from Pule Hisar, from Da Saleh, and from Banu districts, and they are still, pushing them, and they have been able to uh, get them back. And during the fight, a lot of Taliban fighters, about 60 odd Taliban fighters, were killed or wounded, and the Afghan flag is proudly fluttering on the rooftops in Panjshir Valley. So not much has yet lost. We can still gather our forces. We have been deceived. It's not that we fought and we lost. It is that we were not allowed to force. Our hands were tied and we couldn't fight. So the Taliban were allowed to march into several districts of Afghanistan and finally capture Kabul. But this is not an irreversible phenomena. This can become a reversible phenomena, and we have seen the proof of it in Panjshir. Now, Ashraf Ghani, president, has not resigned yet as the president of Afghanistan, and in that sense, first Vice President Amarullah becomes the naturally becomes the president, the acting president of Afghanistan, and everyone should swear allegiance to Saleh and keep their eyes open for anyone who tries to backstab President Amarullah Saleh by entering or even suggesting negotiations with the Taliban. There can be no negotiations with the Taliban. Taliban is not a country. Taliban is not an army of another neighboring country. It's not Iran and Afghanistan are fighting, and at one point Iranian and Afghan generals can have a flag meeting and they can discuss a ceasefire. It's not nothing like that. Taliban have to be defeated totally. Taliban have to be wiped out of the face of Afghanistan. First of all, Taliban are not Afghans. They are proxies of Pakistan. They are mercenaries. They will fight for anyone who will pay them the dollars. And now that they have made so many gestures that they will give women equal rights, that they have announced general amnesty. Where is that general amnesty? Today they killed the major general who was the chief of police. They executed him in cold blood. They've got a blacklist, and they are going door to door searching for people who have been assisting the American or NATO forces, or even foreign television channels who were working there and reporting from Afghanistan, and some Afghans were working for them. Even them, those are being hunted down. And today they executed a relative of a correspondent of German television, Afghan correspondent of DW German television. They were looking for him, they couldn't find him, so they killed his cousin. So what I'm trying to say here is that now, with President Amrullah Saleh as the head of the state, all forces should unite. And these resistance forces, like this one of Andrabi, Khair Mohammad Andrabi, these resistance forces should form the new contingents, military contingents, under the leadership of Amrullah Saleh. And this will be the first time that from north towards south there will be an advancement, and we will win. But remember, again, the main culprit is Pakistan. Pakistan has been funding them. Pakistan has been giving the Taliban logistics. Pakistan has been promoting the Taliban in international media and acting as their diplomatic ambassador. So Pakistan is the main culprit, and unless Pakistan is taught a lesson, especially Pakistan army, this Taliban phenomena is not going to go away that easily. So the target should not be to liberate Kabul, but the target should be to go beyond Kabul. You know what I mean. So it should go beyond, and it should destroy the safe havens of the Taliban in Pakistan in the similar way that Americans destroyed the Al Qaeda network in 2001 in Afghanistan. So unless we do that, this war against Taliban will prove to be futile. So all solidarity with Amrullah Saleh, join hands with Amrullah Saleh, raise the flag of Afghanistan high, and never give up hope. Because as I've said, Taliban are not to be feared just because they have a gun. The only thing we need to do is arm our people. Our people were not armed, as I was continuously demanding, making this demand from Ashraf Ghani to arm the people. If the people of Kabul were armed to the teeth, there was no chance that Taliban could have succeeded in capturing Kabul. Afghanistan was not won by Taliban. Afghanistan was handed over to the Taliban. And history will judge Ashraf Ghani, and history will judge all those corrupt Afghan leaders who were in government and who did not help the Afghan people to defend themselves. Time will tell. But at the moment, this is not the time for blame game. This is not the time to call America that America has left us, or Pakistan is supporting the Taliban. This is the time to focus on one battle after the other. Have the big aim in mind to destroy safe havens of Taliban in Pakistan, which is the GHQ and the ISI headquarters in Islamabad. Those are from where this evil has grown, and they control it from Peshawar, Quetta, Islamabad, and from Rawalpindi. So that is the larger aim. But at the moment, at the same time, the shorter goals are to win one battle after the other, consolidate ourselves, and move forward and defeat this menace. The other thing is, international community should also come out in support of Amrullah Saleh and accept him as a legitimate president of Afghanistan. The Afghan embassies world over that are scattered, they should follow the example of the Afghanistan embassy in Dushanbe in Tajikistan, and they should take off Ashraf Ghani's portraits and replace them by President Amrullah Saleh's portraits. This is going to be a long drawn battle, long drawn war against the Taliban, because Taliban have got the backing of Pakistan army. So we are not fighting the Taliban, we are also at the same time fighting proxies of Pakistan army who have now got the latest technological weapons and vehicles and choppers and planes that the American have so conveniently left for them. So we have to focus on two things. The larger goal is to destroy safe havens of Taliban in Pakistan, which are, as I've said, based in Quetta, based in Peshawar, GHQ in Rawalpindi, and ISI headquarters in Islamabad. That is the larger goal. The immediate goal is to win one battle after the other and to consolidate those victories. And everyone should now accept President Amrullah Saleh's leadership as the new revolutionary president of Afghanistan. Thank you very much.